Hi, with Eyevinn Open Source Cloud, we want to reduce the barrier to get started with open source, while at the same time contributing to a sustainable business model around open source by giving a share of the revenue back to the creator. And today I'm going to show you how quickly you can get started from when you're finding an open source repository on GitHub and launch it and make it available as a service, which means that you don't have to own your own infrastructure or cloud to get started. You could just spin it up and get going right away. So this is what I'm going to show you now. I found a repository here, which is a QR generator that I would like to use. I want to have a QR code on my homepage, for example. I copy the URL to the GitHub repository, and then I go to www.oscaas.io and I enter the URL to the GitHub here and I press launch. As I was already logged in, I can click here on activate to purchase this service. And now I can spin it up. I create it, I can call it tutorial. I can enter the default URL where I want to go. Well, let's take the landing page for Open Source Cloud, for example. I could here enter a URL to a logo if I want to do that. I press create. And I wait for this to get started. While waiting for that, I can open up codepen.io, for example, just to show you an example on how we can incorporate this QR code. So I copy this link, and then I can, for example, add as an image URL here and generate, and with 100, for example. And now you have the QR code available here. We can take the default size. So here it is. Here is the QR code, and I didn't have to spin up my own backend service for this. I can just put it on my website, this URL, and I did it from an already existing service available on GitHub, and I didn't have to even host it in my own cloud, so I could get going right away. And this shows an example of how powerful it could be with Open Source Cloud and how quickly you can get started just finding a GitHub repository.